My beloved child, this word is not passing through your screen by coincidence. It is reaching you. Right now, as your breath finds its rhythm and stillness settles around you, I lean close. I know how easily your thoughts wander, how you sometimes question whether this whisper is truly meant for you. But listen, I see you. I know the quiet ache behind your sighs, the silent wish for release, the small hope that something new might finally begin. If you were to turn away now, you would miss a gentle breakthrough hovering at the edge of your awareness, the peace waiting to descend upon your restless thoughts. Stay with me. Let this moment become holy, for I am here, and I am speaking directly into the depths of your being. You are not moving through this day by accident. From the first light that brushes your eyelids to the hush that ends the evening, I am beside you. Even in the mornings when your spirit hesitates to rise, when the weight of uncertainty lingers heavy upon your chest, my hand rests upon your shoulder, steady and sure. Feel it now, that quiet strength that does not waver. Every anxious thought that clings to you, every hidden wound that hums beneath your smile, I know them all. None are too small for my compassion, or too tangled for my peace to reach. When responsibilities swirl, and noise threatens to drown your calm, pause. Inhale, sense my nearness, as real as the air that fills your lungs. Let your doubts speak if they must. Perhaps they tell you my promises belong to someone holier, someone more consistent, someone who never falters. But if only you saw yourself through my eyes, you would understand. I do not measure you by your perfect prayers or by flawless faith. I see the raw honesty of your longing, the way you still reach for light even when surrounded by shadow. That reaching is worship. That ache is seen. When loneliness whispers you are not enough, remember, I delight in you, not for what you achieve, but for who you already are, mine. Chosen, cherished. Even here, in the middle of the mess, you are surrounded by grace. Pause again and listen. Do you hear it? The quiet music of a new morning. The birds lifting their unseen hymn. The light spilling gently across your room. These are not random moments. They are my language of mercy. This dawn is not a repeat of yesterday's exhaustion. It is a renewal, a soft exhale of possibility. Let it sink in, child. You are not bound to your yesterdays. You are being carried by kindness itself. Each sunrise is my way of saying, we begin again. My beloved, I see how silence sometimes unsettles you, how the stillness makes you wonder if you're being left behind while the world spins fast around you. Yet it is here, in this sacred quiet, that your soul remembers what the noise tries to erase. Your worth is never dependent on your pace, your productivity, or the opinions of others. I am shaping you in unseen ways, strengthening you for battles not yet visible, forming within you a peace that endures long after the storm has passed. Pause now, breathe deep, and notice the quiet courage awakening beneath the surface. Some mornings feel heavy even before your first step, don't they? Anxiety waits at the edge, whispering that you are already behind, that you must push harder, perform better, prove more. But listen, let me lift that weight from your shoulders. My presence is not another task. It is your shelter. You do not have to run toward results you cannot control. Simply lean into trust. Open your hands, even if they feel empty, and watch how I fill them with peace that steadies, perspective that renews, and strength that flows beyond your own capacity. Even a trembling whisper of gratitude carries power. Thank me for what still breathes around you. The roof above, the light that touches your face, the chance to begin again, the steady rhythm of your heart. Every grateful breath you release plants a seed, and soon you will see how it blooms into quiet resilience. If heaviness lingers, don't hide it. Speak to me plainly, without pretending to be strong. My nearness is not earned. It is a gift for the honest and humble. You don't need to mask the ache. Just bring it to me, and as you listen, resist the urge to demand every answer. Some questions may feel too heavy. Will they come back? Will I find direction? Will hope last this time? I know, but don't turn away from me in your uncertainty. Lean in. My assurance fills the very places where clarity hasn't yet arrived. I am already ahead of you, clearing the unseen path, arranging moments of kindness that will reach you like unexpected sunlight. Trust that what I planted in secret will bloom right on time, even when the soil looks still. Feel me now, closer than your next breath, steady as your heartbeat. And when worry or regret begins to rise again, imagine my hand reaching across the distance, closing around yours, steadying, grounding, reminding you are not alone and you never were. My beloved child, listen closely. Your moment has not passed you by. No door meant for you has closed beyond reach. Your story is not marked by detours or delays, but by my steady hand guiding you through every turn. Breathe for a moment. Release the urge to have all the answers. Let my love be the ground that steadies your feet, the quiet covering that eases your mind. Watch how I turn the smallest, most ordinary spaces into holy ground. Stay here in this nearness with me. Lay down your defenses, and you'll feel hope awaken again, soft but alive, in the corners of your heart. Today carries a mercy tailored for you alone, not borrowed from another's blessing, but poured fresh for your path. My care does not miss a single place that aches within you. It runs deep, constant, and faithful. This invitation still stands, and every breath you take is another step into my light. You are seen, held, and cherished. From the first shimmer of dawn to the quiet stretch of evening, I am here in every rhythm of your day. Even now, as you stir from rest, I see your quiet strength, the way you rise despite the weight of uncertainty. Do you sense it? My presence surrounding you more surely than the morning air, closer than the hush that fills a room. I am in the glow behind your eyes, in the heartbeat that whispers you are never forgotten. When your mind begins to race ahead, wondering what today might hold, remember, I am not waiting somewhere distant. I am with you now. My peace does not demand perfection. It meets trembling hearts with gentleness, not judgment. Let this peace wash over you like dawn light on weary skin. Let it loosen the tension you've carried, still your scattered thoughts, and remind you that I understand what words cannot express. If disappointment lingers or weariness weighs you down, know this, my patience is vast. I see the spark of hope you keep alive, even in silence, and I am nurturing it toward renewal. If this truth touches something deep within you, type 9111, a symbol of awakening, and breathe in the peace I've already placed within your reach. My beloved child, ease your hands for a moment. Let the tension fall away, for I am the one holding you steady. Perhaps this morning feels heavier than you wished, filled with unanswered questions or the faint ache of what you hoped might be different. I have watched those silent nights when you lay awake, searching for peace, whispering prayers you couldn't quite form. My love for you has never moved an inch. It stands beyond the rise and fall of your emotions. I am your safe place in uncertainty, your fortress when the world shifts beneath your feet. When you whisper your worries, I listen to each one. When trust feels hard because disappointment is burned too deeply, I do not pull away. I stay, patiently, quietly, drawing you back, inviting you to bring every sharp hurt, every hidden ache, closer into my light. Even when it seems nothing is happening, when your days blend quietly together, know that I am still at work. Growth begins in unseen soil. My timing moves like the rhythm of seasons, deliberate, gentle, and full of purpose. As the light unfolds today, pay attention to the small signs of my care, a brief calm in your spirit, a kind word that arrives when you needed it most, the quiet strength that helps you take one more step. I see every turn of your heart, every attempt to keep believing. You never have to earn my attention. All I ask is that you open your heart to receive what I'm giving, here, in the ordinary pulse of life that most overlook. And when fear whispers that you might miss your way, remember, my guidance isn't based on perfect performance. I delight in your willingness to trust me, even through uncertainty. When old doubts rise, speak in the language of failure, silence them with this truth. You are mine. I have named you with hope that never expires. No part of your story is too tangled for me. Nothing you bring can make me turn away. Let your heart grow familiar with my steady reassurance, not the voice that accuses, but the one that anchors you in peace. You keep searching for signs, waiting for something unmistakable to prove you're on the right path. But child, my guidance rarely thunders. It often comes as a whisper, a quiet nudge toward trust. Sometimes faith means standing still in the unknown, believing that what I'm shaping in secret will one day bloom in your sight. If these words reach your heart right now, type 8122 as a sign that you choose to trust even in the unseen. My beloved one, my promises have never been hollow echoes. They live and breathe, unfolding in ways that stretch far beyond what your eyes can yet see. So, open your hands, slowly if you must, and let me place in the grace meant for this day alone. Each breath you draw is a quiet declaration that you are welcomed here, not because of what you achieve, but because you are deeply, endlessly loved. When restlessness stirs in your chest or change feels overdue, call on me. If your heart trembles with old memories or worries about what's coming next, remember, I am already there. I gather disappointment in one hand and pour hope through the other, multiply it beyond your fears. I will show you how to recognize my subtle gestures, the small moments that carry my fingerprints, a word that arrives when you need strength, a silence that steadies your pulse, a chance to begin again. Even the names that linger in your prayers, your family, your friends, those you love most, I have heard them all. My care moves toward them with tenderness stronger than time itself. Trust me with their stories. My reach goes where your hands cannot. When you feel crushed under the weight of needing to have every answer, pause. Let stillness be your act of faith. My wisdom does not hide from those who ask. It flows freely, gently guiding each decision, lighting paths you didn't know were there. And when confusion clouds your steps, know this: no one who seeks me ever walks alone. Child, don't rush this moment. The world will keep shouting that your worth is in your pace or your progress. But here, with me, time slows and your soul remembers what truly matters. Let the tension leave your shoulders. Let go of the things you're still trying to hold together. You are safe in my keeping. Everything essential, your purpose, your healing, your becoming, rests securely in my faithful hands. I am not far away, and I am not indifferent. I am nearer than your next heartbeat. Stay here a little longer, and if this word settle peace inside you, type 9333. Not as routine, but as your quiet yes to trust again. My beloved child, I delight in you, not when you have it all figured out, but here and now, while you are still becoming. I find beauty in your seeking, in your longing, in your unfinishedness. With tenderness and intention, I am shaping newness within you that cannot be rushed. Even when your thoughts spiral ahead, try to predict every outcome. Remember this: I have already prepared the day before you. My presence stands at the doorway of every hour, ready to lead you forward. Not as someone bracing for what could go wrong, but as one whose hand rests safely in mine. That heaviness that greets you before sunrise cannot endure the warmth I'm pouring over your heart. Feel it, like soft light creeping through your window, quiet but certain. Even the silence surrounding you now carries my assurance. The very air around you hums with invitation. Breathe deeply and let the burdens you've been gripping fall gently away. Right here, in the ordinary rhythm of your day, beauty is waiting. Sacredness hides in the smallest moments. The way morning light lands on your face, the sound of your own breath, the steadiness of your feet meeting the floor. You often stack worries like stones, thinking you must guard yourself from disappointment. But I'm teaching you to see blessing even in stillness, even in repetition. Do not despise slow unfolding. Miracles often bloom quietly. You are not navigating this day alone. Whether you come confident or trembling, my arms remain open. Let gratitude, even if whispered, soften your heart like gentle rain, preparing the soil of your spirit for new beginnings. When you wonder if anxiety defines you or if your limits make you less, hear me clearly. Your worth has never been measured by perfection, but by my joy in you. I see every ache that dulls your joy and every moment you pull back in fear. When you doubt your strength, pause, listen to your heartbeat. That steady rhythm is proof that I am sustaining you. I never asked you to carry what was impossible. I only ask that you let me hold what you cannot. Bring your worries to me again and again. I will never tire of receiving them. Each surrender creates space for peace to settle where fear once lived. And when your heart still longs for quick answers or easy clarity, remember, sometimes the waiting itself is my whisper, forming strength unseen. Trust that even in this pause, I'm working all things toward your good. If this word quieted something inside you, type 5055, not as a ritual, but as a sign that your heart is ready to rest instead of wrestle.